Hey everyone, so today I want to talk about sort of what inspired my character, Hearth the Wolf. Um, a character that just feels like not just a creation, but more like a member of my family to me. And the reason is really quite simple. Hearth the Wolf is in many ways inspired by myself. And I plan to bring a lot more content about the character to the channel. Sort of like a character arc, if you will. I just need to learn how to do a few things and actually find someone to make a little art of him before I can do that. So it's going to be a while. I wouldn't imagine it to be this year, or I really even wouldn't expect it to be next year. But that is something I plan on doing. The main thing that inspired the character was me, sort of who I wish I could be combined with who I am. And then for powers, I wanted to keep his powers strong enough to fight significant threats as he needed to in the story where I introduced him. But at the same time, I wanted to stick to powers that I thought really represented the character. And I felt the best way to demonstrate this was to make him a mage, a sorcerer type of thing. But I didn't want the character to be overpowered. So what I did was I made it so that he lost a majority of his abilities after bringing down a certain enemy. I'm going to bring the story to the channel one day, the actual thing I wrote, not just his origin. So I don't want to spoil that, but yeah, I made it so he lost a majority of his abilities because I didn't want him to be overpowered, but I wanted him to be strong enough to fight this threat. But in most ways, the character is just inspired by who I am and things I wish I could be. His personality, sort of who he is, the kind-hearted, strong sense of justice, all that is inspired by who I am. But then he has another side. His brave, willing to fight if he has to, that kind of thing. That's more inspired by what I wish I could be. Things that happened to me in my past prevented me from being able to really be this brave person. When I went through trauma, I developed many fears, and very few of them to this day have I been able to actually get over. And these fears, as much as I try to avoid it, do control aspects of my life, which is something I didn't put in the character. He's sort of there to represent the person I wish I could be, and a little bit of who I am at the same time. That's the main inspiration for the character. And where I got his name was actually a Rick Riordan book, Magnus Chase. Great if you like Norse mythology. But the real reason I chose the name Hearth was simply because it's very similar to the word heart. And I wanted his name to sort of be something that demonstrated his really kind and justice-seeking heart. So I chose that name because I felt it fit. So I took little bits and pieces from different things, but a majority of the character is basically who I wish I could be. And yeah, that's about what inspired the character. And I'm really excited to one day be able to bring more of the character to the channel. Hopefully an arc about the character one day. Just I don't have the resources to do that right now. One day I will. One day I'll have the knowledge and tools to do that. But for now, I'm stuck talking about the character. That's all I really wanted to do in this video. Sort of a short and sweet video. I just want to talk about where my inspiration for the character came from and why the character to me is like a brother. And I hope in the coming future, when I actually can do the character arc, I hope I can present the character to everyone else and show how I see the character. That's my goal. And I just wanted to spend this to talk a little bit more in depth about Hearth. One of the big things I need to learn how to do is video editing before I can do it. And I need to get some sprites drawn. But I can't draw, so I need to find someone who can draw these sprites. But I'm not really worried about that until I actually learn what I need to learn and get the tools to actually do it. But yeah, one day, Hearth the Wolf will have his own character arc on the channel. One of the things I am most excited for in the coming years is making that. So I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you next time. I haven't been uploading as much lately because I'm working on something, simply. And that's taking up a lot of my time. So, see you all next time.